Oh, what's that still doing up? Yeah, get out of here. Hello, welcome back. As always, I am Folke Zaubearer, the Bear Wizard, the Wizard Bear. I play video games on the internet, and tonight we're gonna be getting into the spooky season proper, and do a nice little game with some trick-or-treaters. They come to the house, and I decide what they get. So this is No, I'm Not a Human, a game where you have to figure out what isn't a human. Something I'm very good at. So before I head in, how's the volume? Am I good? Do I need to go up? Does the game need to go down? Do I need to go down? Does the game need to go up? Do we need to go to the side? I don't know if I can do that one. We both kind of... That's... Alright. I will nudge up my microphone. And I will nudge up the master volume, which is something other than 10% for once. So, thank you, No, I'm Not Human, for not being an extremely loud game. How's that? Considering how this game goes, I think the title screen is about as loud as it gets. Alright, so let's get started here. I have seen one person play this. Oh, my cursor is locked, and therefore so are my eyes. We just got back from our trip. You tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. We went to the beach. It was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. Kitty! Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. Doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, I love you, bye-bye. Ah, my cursor is freed. Ah, alright, I see. You know what? I think I might take a quick moment and adjust my eye settings if it's gonna lock my cursor in place. Let's just y'all saw nothing. Is it our first trick-or-treater? Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? I feel like the game got louder. Same as it ever was. This is not my beautiful wife, etc. Let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And that there are people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? Sure hope it's not true. What's happening with the sun? Either it's gonna explode or something's gonna explode on it. Not totally sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you've noticed this summer's been the hottest one ever, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. Yeah, how are your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great, let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. He just... Okay. I'm gonna turn this down a little. It's a little too loud for me. Photo? Cigarettes, 0 remaining. Well, good. A few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Sure, whatever. A skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the field. It's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. Aww. Ah, yes, of course. The 31st of Rumeralia. Yes. Don't you know that's when the trick-or-treaters come? Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family is asleep. Alright, well, we go sleep. Breaking news! At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully, crossing the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. If only someone could just explain what's going on. I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Was that you? To catch a signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold on the right knob and move your cursor left or right. The knob for adjusting the volume is on the left. Ah. We've disconnected from the internet. Well, sure hope we weren't gone for too long. We appear to be back now. If you still can't get a signal, try changing the wave range. To do this, left-click on the handles in the middle and continue searching for the wave you need with the right knob. I removed the wave blocker from the radios. Fuck them. Hello, this is the Emergency Services Dispatch. How can I help you? People. They're burning. Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No. It's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. Hi, Mahina. How's it going? Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one. He's not human. Kitty. Hey! It's beer day! Let's fucking go! Well, hi diddly-o there, neighborino. Damn, so it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Let people in? I get that. I know you might not be crazy about having company over, but you have to let them in. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes in and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. Why do I need to have other people with me? People you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You don't have much energy during the day with this heat. Choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. Be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. Then what? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive. I hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. You fucking dumbass. They do. Stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it from me. Alright, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 313441. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Do I actually have to write this down, or will the game do it for me? Because if I actually have to write it down, I have paper. All right. Well, I'll do it just in case. And then sometime in the future, this random number I wrote in this notebook will confuse me. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at a brewery. Knock one back before you hit the sack. It'll make you real sleepy. If you ever feel like you've had enough conversation for one day, drink a beer and relax. The slanted cabinets bother me. The positioning of the handles bother me. I don't like this kitchen. Tininess of this oven and the stove range on it bother me. Alright, well, at least I'm not gonna starve. Why, I have a whole cockroach. Thank you for Gifting a sub to Mahina, say Shun. That beer sure made me sleepy. I should go to bed. Is that what beer does? Kombucha? Alright, I go sleep. Oh, trick-or-treaters. Don't worry. I'm here. Don't leave. Yes, yes, yes. Hi. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. Tell me something about your dad. I know a lot about him. He's my daddy after all. I know that he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out. Hee hee. When he does go out, he always leaves me yummy lunch and dinner and juice. But today I tried some of that beer stuff. Blah. It was so gross. How would anyone drink that when they could just have juice? I agree with you, kid. Oh, please don't tell him I did that. How'd you get here in one piece? I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll get your dad for you. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice. Then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. Now the guy just looks scared about how much his daughter looks like Willem Dafoe. Oh, another trick-or-treater. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. The game she described to you was Monopoly? Huh. I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry, life is shitty sometimes, you know? What do you say, my good man? Can I come in? Sure you won't make any trouble? What do you consider trouble? Murder and violence disgust me to my core, but I won't suffer the trespasses of others either. I like good food and drink. I enjoy a chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to you? Why'd they kick you out of your previous shelter? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already. Someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there and no one would have fucking noticed. What do you think, guys? Should we let Long Man in? Might have some gummy candies for us. Yeah. Yeah, if he has the gummy candies, we can give those out to the other trick-or-treaters. Come on in. Thank you. Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even... Well, no, I shouldn't promise anything. Hello? Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so... Should maybe, find some space for me? How'd you end up here? Not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting into goo under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just, well, you're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. So I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun. What do you do now? Try to survive somehow? Freaky out here. These visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll all be over soon, please. Come on in. Thank you. Thanks so much, seriously. Now I get to live a little longer, thank God. Hey, I remember this guy from what I was, the playthrough I was watching. Yo, how's it hanging? Dude, you've been seeing how gnarly things are out here? What the hell's going on? Be real with me, dude. What did I miss? The sun is flaring up and burning people alive during the day? No freaking way. Bro, I saw that movie. The one with the bald dude. So all we gotta do is send a team of badass astronaut heroes to the sun, right? Boom, rocket launch. Mission to stop the world from ending is go. Radical, dude. Oh, and the team has to have 4 people. That's like totally the golden survival number. You really have no idea what's happening out there? Sure, man. It's a mess out here. People talking shit on their fellow man, harsh and mellows with all this doom and gloom. And after all that stuff on the news, the vibes are like way off, dude. The movies, man. They got it all. Drama, betrayal, intrigue. They're way more fun than books, bro. Always wanted to end up in a movie someday. The way this guy talks, there's no way that he's a visitor. Nothing pretending to be human would get this kind of personality that right. Yo, appreciate it, my man. Man, this might be the raddest thing that's happened to me, like, ever. I should totally make a movie about this someday. Looks like no more trick-or-treaters tonight. Let's see how the windows are doing. There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. No, he's not. You guys did not update that line properly. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. Oh, I don't look that way. Not anymore. Alright, we go sneak. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights have surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxieties surrounding the visitors. And now, over to... just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign. Perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. This is, what was that called? Right. If you even remotely suggest to me that this was not inspired by the Mandela catalog, yeah. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first, a message from our sponsors. I want to see the sponsors. Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store. But with 4Rest, you can get everything you need just by picking up the phone. Just call 534-624 and your groceries will be at your door within one day. Aha. 4Rest, delicious relaxation right at home. How about the radio? Send your photos to us by email to an email, and we'll handle the rest. But please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. We will not accept anything else. Alright, where are my trick-or-treaters hanging out? Hey, long man, how's it going? Yes? Was there something you wanted? Why'd they throw you out of the bar? I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's minds. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It fucked us all up. Some crumbled under the stress, some dove head first into the bottle. But me? Well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed onto the bar and screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everything but yourselves." Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother? Alright, dude. Alright. Can I test you? Let me check your teeth. Alright, take a look. Taking that odor of sadness and smoke. Huh. They're good teeth, but I would not call them perfect. I would not call these perfect white teeth. Look at that. Yeah, and then there's like this gap over here that kind of also exists over here. Yeah, he's got mostly good alignment, I think. Got something weird going on over here. Maybe one of these is chipped. He definitely doesn't have perfect white teeth. Pretty yellow, right? To piss off with your tests. Not a visitor. Toto, pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Well, except for the sticks we used to whack the grass. Ah, yes, whacking sticks. Office? No one in here. Nope. Storage room? Hanging out in here, huh? I hope this all ends soon. How'd you lose your house? I remember like it was yesterday. I had just gotten fired. All I wanted was to go home, climb into my bed, and cry my eyes out. But when I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. Thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, you know? So I went up to her room to find out what she was up to, but as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. It kind of freaked me out, but I decided to take a peek, quiet like, and see what was going on in there. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there. She's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I think that's meant to still have the quotation marks around it, but okay. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear. Then I need to lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults. Let me check. You gonna make a decision based on my teeth? Okay. I just had my teeth fixed. Though if I'm honest, can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I ever even there? God, I'm so nervous I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. What do y'all think? She also has some alignment problems. This whole section right here. Now, here's the thing, it says perfect white teeth. Is it only talking about the color, or does the structure of the teeth have to be perfect too? They said perfect white teeth. So, do I fit the description? I don't know. I'm gonna leave her alone. For now. Why did you pick the bathroom? Sup, dude? What were you doing before the cataclysm? Bro, I was just chilling, you know, watching flicks, hanging with the homies. But now, no more movies, no more hangouts. Real bummer, dude. TV just loops the same thing. Panic, commercial, panic, commercial. My homies don't even pick up anymore. Heard some big shot saying, now's not the time for fun. This is a crisis. Man, screw that bore. Fun never ends in Fun Town. Booyah. I need to check myself. Screw this. Wait, is that really a thing? Can I expend energy to check to see if I'm a visitor? Yeah. Okay, we do have stickies. How you doing there, neighborino? Hey, neighbor. Good to hear from you. So, you let a couple people in just yet? If not, then you really should start thinking about it. Got any questions? How many signs does it take to tell someone's a visitor? If only I knew. No one really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. I'd say it's probably best not to jump to conclusions, though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. Got any questions? You taking in people too? Yeah, I have to. My daughter really doesn't like it, but what can I do? There's no other way. She keeps begging me to take her outside just to get away from all the strangers in the house. But daytime's not an option, so we go for walks at night. Dangerous, I know, but what else can I do? I just sort out the issue with food. I got lucky, stocked up ahead of time. If I remember right, you did too. But if you want something special, there's that food delivery service, For Rest. Don't know their number, but you'll catch it on TV or the radio ads. Bye-bye. I had food? I don't think I did. It's Cucumber Day. Yes. I mean... What do we got in the fridge here? We got... half a lemon that I should have put in a baggie. We have at least 2 cockroaches. Some medium salsa. Got a bunch of beers. Big old jar of pickles, some ground beef. Some of those gross black Chinese eggs I can't remember the name of. And air purifier. Yeah, century eggs. That's the one. Alright, well. I think I'm done for the day. Oh, I don't have to drink the beer if I actually expended, excuse me, my energy. Alright then. Good afternoon, here's the weather forecast. A warm front is pushing into our region, bringing with it a heat that will likely break all previous records. Meteorologists tell us to expect even higher temperatures over the coming week. With the sun's increased activity, we can also expect stronger UV rays. For your safety, please abstain from sunbathing, as high temperatures could also significantly increase the risk of sunstroke. Not known for certain at this stage whether being in the sun alone can negatively affect our health. But to prevent third-degree burns, please refrain from venturing outside. Unfortunately, sunscreen of all factors will no longer protect you. That's the latest for now. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, sounds a little worse than that. Like, weren't they saying that people were literally combusting by being outside? Alright. Trick-or-treaters. Hold on, trick-or-treaters. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors. If only for a moment. Hold on! The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Alright. So, like, the game definitely, like, the first thing it does is ingrain in you, you can't assume someone's a villager? Yeah, sure. You can't assume someone's a visitor just because they're ugly. Because holy hell. They did something to the faces of the people in this game. Hey, you on the other side of the door. I can hear your footsteps. Mind if I crash here for the night? Just ask them what's with their face. Why are you so cheerful? There's enough anger out here already. Yeah, times are tough, but there's still so much worth fighting for. The next generation. Art. Just the joy of life itself. We keep telling ourselves it'll be okay, then hey, maybe things will get a little easier. What's there to be happy about? There's plenty of reasons, but I can't tell you what should make you happy. What did you used to love doing before all this happened? Try to remember what brought you joy. We can't allow ourselves to wallow in despair, now more than ever. I think you'll get along great with the guy in my bathroom. Come in. Maybe then death won't be the only thing on your mind. Hey, hello, I guess, if that's better. Is this, like, your place? I mean, your house, sir? You looking for someone? Nah, I just need to crash a bit or something. Sick of hiding in basements. Keep this up and I'll probably forget how to talk soon. Not that you care. What are you doing hiding out in basements? I'm traveling, I guess. Want to see the world, different places. Maybe I'll find a new home somewhere. Is now really the time? But I'm broke, so it's either making deals for a room or sneaking in the basements. Whatever, that's life. Sometimes you just run into total jerks, though. Ugh. To try anything creepy and I'll punch your freaking lights out. Should we let the runaway child in? How many people can we even take in? The game has not really established if we have a maximum. You know what? Come on in. No way. Whoa. You even got carpet? Sweet. But whatever. Whoa, windows. I don't think I can afford this place. Hey, rockin' stone, brother. Hey, kid, how you holding up around your neck of the woods? I ain't from around here. Never been one to stay in one spot too long. But I can't roam around like I used to no more. Age will do that to you, son. Why are you traveling? You seen what those visitors are doing? House after house. Someone dead, someone torn apart. They pretend to be one of us, then slip inside our homes and all hell breaks loose. Varmint need to be wiped out, every last one. You want to hunt the visitors? Aren't you doing the same thing? Now, you ain't a fool, kid, but hell if I'm gonna just shoo them away. Let one go, it'll be right back to tear your damn throat out. Ain't getting a second chance with them crafty varmints. Come on in. Knew you weren't soft. You got some backbone, son. We'll wipe him out. We'll let no varmint within a mile of this place. Yep. Rock and stone to the bone. Alright, looks like that's it for trick-or-treaters. Smells like someone died tonight. Uh-oh. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days after their founding, I've already completely forgotten what voice I was given this guy. The agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under their fingernails. Specialists say that the sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac, but first, some ads.
Turmoil, terror, and suffering, and all because of the visitors. But in our hour of need, just as our cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid! These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. To do so, just hand suspects a notice slip to have them visit FEMA. If you ever start to wonder whether you might be a visitor, call our hotline on 000-451. Help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors.
Damn those visitors and their electrolytes. Have your eyes become red? Your teeth white? Has dirt appeared under your fingernails? An evil spirit has entered you. You're a visitor. Don't let this blight take over your body. Call our experts immediately on 777-460. They'll cast out the evil spirit, cleanse your body of the bad vibes, and provide you with an enhanced protection. Alright, who died? You're around. Long Man is still here. You two are here. Oh, no. No! Not the bro, dude! Alright. Who could kill bro dude on Family Day? Alright. Which of you bastards did it? Look, I'm sick of all this. I need to check you. Teeth. You got braces, huh? They're white, but you got braces. Stay sharp. Any one of us could be a visitor. You're a hunter, right? More of a ranger, kid. Lives way out in the wilds. No TV, just radio. That's how I found out what was going on. Decided I wouldn't let no one cross my threshold. No siree. My home's my fortress. What if one of them were a visitor? Sweet talks me, then slits my throat while I sleep. Why are you here, then? Hell if I'm letting that tall son of a gun get his hands on me. He's the reason I gone left my cabin. Aye, I can see it in your eyes. You've seen him too, ain't you, son? Saw the tall, pale visitor too? So I ain't the only one. Yeah, I saw it. If you only knew what I had... if you only knew what I done been through, kid. I'll talk about it, just not tonight. Bring me a beer tomorrow and you hear it all. Everything's gonna be okay. Still feeling cheerful? Not exactly cheerful, but I'm not falling apart either. We're still human, still holding on. We're not making the storm any worse than it already is. When it's all over, I think we'll be able to forgive each other for the things we've done. As long as there's compassion, there's humanity. You with me? Yes. Was there something you wanted? Are things any better here? I don't bother anyone anymore. It's not worth it. But when I hear voices on the TV or overhear conversations, a light flicks on inside my mind. And I stop myself. Too much work for no gratification. No, I'm done. These nerves of mine are already shot to hell and back. Life was dreary enough before all this, and now, one day I'll hang from the chandelier over the whole baptized world. What an interesting thing to say. Alright, how's my fridge doing? Kid hasn't been getting into my century eggs, has she? How the neighbors doing? Hey, neighbor. You saw what happened out there? Those teenagers got killed. I thought the streets weren't that dangerous. Guess I was wrong. My daughter talked me into going out to play again. Didn't seem too bad until I saw the bodies. That's the last time I risked her life like that. God, I'll never forgive myself if something happens to her. She's my whole world. Your daughter okay? I don't know. With all those weeds, I was hoping she didn't notice. But back at home, she said she saw a face in the grass. Trying to convince her it was her imagination, but she's not really biting. Killed them. It was that pale, tall thing. Thought it only killed people who stayed inside. I thought I had it under control. Figured if I ever saw that silhouette, we'd head straight back home. But I didn't think what else she might see. I hope be careful. Psychics. Hello, please hold while we connect you with an available visitor removal specialist. Hello, who are you? What do you mean? I see, you avoided my question. Seems the visitor spirit has already begun to take root inside you. Now listen carefully, you don't have much time. Tell me, do you ever leave a slice of bread out in the kitchen? A slice of bread? You don't leave offerings for the house spirit? No wonder the visitor spirit took an interest in you. You have a personal computer at home. A personal what? You seriously don't know what a computer is? Okay, never mind. Moving on. Very well. Then please confirm, did you consume any mushrooms? Only kombucha occasionally. Oh no. You must stop immediately. Kombucha is unknown and ancient evil. Unknown. Proofread your game, folks. It allows strands of mycelium to grow inside you, letting the spirits control you like a puppet. Can't imagine what it'll do if it gets to your memories. They might be erased completely or replayed over and over, changing your choices each time. Worst part, you won't even realize you're being controlled. Alright then, one last question. Has there been any blood spilled in your home? I mean, dude, man died. Ah, that explains it. It's not a visitor spirit. It's a spectral spirit, a dead person's soul. And unfortunately, specters aren't exactly my area of expertise. You'll need an exorcist for that. They'll help you. I'm afraid there's nothing more I can do. Goodbye. Your visitor removal session is now complete. Thank you for using our services. Consultation fee will be charged to your connected account shortly. Thought this call was free. If you watch the ad carefully, the fine print did state that the initial call has a small consultation charge. How would you rate your experience today? Go fuck yourselves. Thank you. Your feedback is very important to us. Goodbye. Huh. I got an achievement for that. Hello, you've reached Forest Food Delivery. Would you like to place an order? Actually, I changed my mind. Dude, bro, no. I need to check myself. I just got an achievement that says check someone for visitor signs for the first time. I think you're a little off there, achievement. Shit. White. Smokers would kill for these. I have visitor? Whatever. Alright, hold on. There's a small group of FEMA employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples? Or looking for somewhere to set up a base? What the f- The charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. Looks like they've been there all day. Two FEMA employees are standing next to the bodies, writing something down. Good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases would spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for FEMA employees. Here's some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor? Yes, yes. Hey, speaking of... Well, howdy! What do you want? Spacious house you got yourself here? I like it. I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So... You alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I could hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days.
Bah. Hello there, human. How lucky we are to witness the humanity's final judgment with our own eyes. The earth is being cleansed of sin. The sun is doing its holy work. We are on the path to a pure new world. Behold the fucking beams of blessing.
Non-incarnation?
Are you still confused, human? Look at that frown. Here, I'll break it down for you in simple terms. The sun does not burn and broil us alive without purpose. It is cleansing us of our sins. Our lust and greed has polluted this world, and it has angered the sun. This is our reckoning, and it is a blessing. All sin will end, and we shall live as righteous fucking ashes under its gaze.
What'll happen to you?
What does this have to do with me? We shall all live deliciously as soon as the sun completes its salvation. Its holy rays will help us escape this torment, don't you see? You'll definitely see. That's why you're still alive.
If you like the sun so much, why don't you fucking stay in it?
Are you a complete imbecile? You're shooing away a righteous and just man. Behold, coffee. Let me in and I shall bestow upon you this generous reward straight from the holy sun itself.
No, fuck off.
Were you just feigning ignorance about the sun? Well then, fuck you. I'll go save someone else. See ya, shithead. Good fucking bye.
That's not a nice cereal box. So, we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Open it right in the middle. Who are you? Me? I am I. You? You were home. I'm me? Yes, a tragic story indeed. Is this what awaits us? It's quite possible. What does it mean? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. What a weird bunch of trick-or-treaters. Smells like someone died tonight. God damn it. Good afternoon. Here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. The team has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered the sign after observing detained visitors, noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, a report on FEMA, but first, a word from our sponsors. Once upon a time, two brothers lived near a dam. The daily splashing of water made the river foam like a crisp beverage on a summer day. Later in life, the image of their childhood in mind, the two brothers started Bober Brewery together. Since then, Bober has become one of the best-selling beers. With a C? With a C, you say? Both at home and in bars. Bober beer. Drink the good stuff. Drink a lot. Now available through 4S food delivery. Call now. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, radio. Welcome, it's time for I Want to Believe, a program where we'll uncover mysteries and government conspiracies. Today we'll be discussing the truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science and respected employee of... Wait, what? He's not coming. How did they steal all of his documents? There was mountains of information in there. Damn it. I knew we wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth. Mother... What? Who's dead? Long, long man, no! Alright. 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 It's one of you three. Alright. Someone's dying this Conjunctivitis Awareness Day. Show me your eyes. Now wait. She has red colored eyes. But they were showing like... They were showing them as being like bloodshot eyes. Huh. Let's see what she says if I pull out the gun. There were girls in my class who swore their eye color changed with their mood. Like, please, who gives a single shit? As long as you can see, they can be fucking rainbows for all I care. Jeez. Oh, and I just stick the gun away? Be back. All right. I don't know. I'm suspecting the kid. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ah. How am I supposed to see if there's fucking dirt under them if you got them all fucking painted up? You know what? I'm just annoyed now. Misidentify a visitor. The game already told me. That's fine. Yeah, so is it Rockin' Stone then? Is it you? How are you holding up? What happened next back at your house? After the man sat me down at the kitchen table, some huge guy came out from around the corner and blocked the exit. He started talking loudly with the guy who'd grabbed me before. They were acting like I wasn't even there, and they started to touch me. First my arms, then my shoulders. In the background, I heard cheers and laughter that seemed to come from my room. Sounded like there was a whole crowd of men in there. I couldn't breathe. My heart felt like it was about to explode out of my chest. I wanted to scream or call for help, but my voice was lost in a sea of panic. I couldn't even make a sound. I just sat there frozen, useless, like a deer in headlights. But then the big guy went to the fridge to get something. I realized that was my chance. I sprinted for the exit. It was like the fear gave me strength. I just ran and ran. I ran and never looked back. Well, I did until my legs gave out and I collapsed. Why didn't the sun burn you up? I don't remember. Must have spent the whole night just lying there on the ground, and then... It's odd. I could have sworn I remembered everything that happened to me that day. Hang on, you don't think I might be a visitor? No, that can't be true. I remember my whole life. Childhood, my mom and dad. No, I'm not a visitor, right? Right? Tell me I'm not a visitor. I don't know. Why would you say that? I need to lie down. My stomach is churning again. She could still be a visitor. How's the neighborino doing? Hey neighbor, thanks for calling. Honestly, I'm still shaken up by all this. The murders, the soldiers, FEMA. They even showed up at my door last night. Asked about the people staying here, scribbled something on a tablet, and then one of them took someone out of my house. Where'd they take him? All if I know. They said it was for tests. All these soldiers and government officials would fix things. Should have known better than to think they'd help us or get us to a safe place. Good thing they didn't take your daughter. No way in hell I'm ever letting that happen. Over my dead body. Those bastards so much as lay a finger on her, I'll tear them apart. Alright, well, have fun. Neighbor, I need to ask something of you. If something happens to me, promise me you'll look after my daughter. I promise. Thank you, neighbor. Knew I could count on you. Alright, I gotta go. Stay strong. Can't guarantee much right now because I got a visitor in here, but, you know... Coffee. Well. Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, is now charred blacker than black. Seems like the fire is still blazing even now. I think that text is misplaced. Would someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be for tomorrow and not today. Hey, guy! The pale, creepy man is standing on the street, smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. The entire squad of soldiers that just arrived yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? Alright, alright. Real impatient trick-or-treaters. Well, hello there, little girl. And what are you supposed to be? Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Are you alone? No, of course not. My squad split up into a few smaller groups so we could cover more ground. This shouldn't take much of your time. Why are you in protective gear? Should we be wearing that too? No, but you could buy some if it would help you feel safer. We're still in the process of studying the sun's effect on the environment. It's important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. Does FEMA have a plan of action? Of course, but we can't action our plans without proof. So we'll take one of the people staying here back to our laboratory. We'll have them complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's above board. Then we'll send them back. So, should I just wait here for something to happen? Yes. Once we have more information, we'll provide instructions to all citizens. You have no reason to worry at the moment. We'll just take one person and try to get them back to you as soon as possible. Take care. You're taking closet, lady. Man. Hi, for rest delivery here. Accept the delivery. Here you go. Coffee. Have a good day. I mean, night. Still not used to that. Man, fucking capitalism, am I right? Like, the world's goddamn ending, and they still got motherfuckers doing goddamn Uber Eats. Hi. Let me in. What happened? My dad. They killed my daddy. Who did it? The visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something, and then they killed him. Now our house is on fire. In now, kid. You'll help me? I'm scared. Hi. Hi. You open or not? What do you want? Crate of beer, drawer, ham leg. Don't know. Give whatever. You open? Yes? No? They tell me come here, so I came. Who are you? I dance. Ballet, can you tell? Did someone send you here? Don't think so. Why matter? Prove that you're a person. 2 arm, 2 leg, 1 head. Not enough for you? Did I pass test? You open or no? So here's the thing. We were told to take the cat in. From the guy doing fortune telling from a book. What's the worst that could happen? I make myself home here. Come on, kitty. Time to run and enjoy. Hey, pal. Listen, I'm kind of knee-deep in shit right now. Mind if I sort of lay low here for a bit? What happens? Where do I even start? I'm a cabbie, right? I was driving this passenger, and then... Well, you know how it goes. Turns out he wasn't who he said he was. Now he's not here, and neither is my car. Your car? Those damn FEMA asshats jacked my ride. So I was driving this fare, right? But I noticed his teeth were too white. Way too white, you know? So I kind of snuck him over to FEMA, and they weren't exactly gonna let him skedaddle. At first, they praised me like, good job, citizen, help us help you, yada yada. But then, jackasses dragged me away from the car. Turns out they wanted me in the slammer, too. So I kind of cracked one of them with a bottle I had sort of stashed in my coat and legged it. We know FEMA is shady. Sure. Phew, thanks, pal. Just remember, don't trust them fuckers in yellow. Blink and they'll snatch you up. No more trick-or-treaters. Alright, who's gonna die because I let Cat Lady in? Kitty! Such a weird looking face. Oh, no one died. Good afternoon. You are watching the news. Due to sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure. Hairless armpits. FEMA reports that visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the tests and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. FEMA suggests that the visitor phenomenon may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. If you can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away, issue them a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, an employee will take in anyone who has this paper for examination. That's all for now. Oh, the kitty's not there anymore. Oh? Hold on. 1 second, radio. Feeling lonely? Anxious? Got no one to talk to? Then the phone roulette is just what you need. Call us now on 891-533 and we'll connect you with the perfect conversation partner. Please, God, no. It's Children's Day. What have you found, kitty? Whoa. The bunker down here. There's a whole bunch of food. Can't interact with anything. Huh. Maybe... Our neighbor knew that we just bought food. But did we know about this? Ah, shit. So no one died overnight. Kitty is here. What more you need? Why are you here? What a dumb question. You opened the door. Ask yourself what for? What am I for? It's all the same to me. Place is place. Said go here, so went here. I don't want any nothing. Not you. What matters is you keep place comfy for Kitty. The rest, who care? Don't be shy, man. Go on, ask. You think FEMA's still coming after you? Really hope not, you know? Yeah, I kind of messed up heading the female like that. Should have known they'd try to snatch me too, you know? I figured they'd just take the passenger and leave me be. Instead, they took my car and damn near shot me. But think about it, man. What else was I supposed to do? The guy was a visitor. And if he was human? Hey, don't say that, man. I ain't exactly feeling too swell about what happened, alright? Man, I miss the days when you could just sit behind the wheel and not think about nothing. Now with these visitors, hell, maybe the next visitor will decide to put a bullet in you. Yeah. What did you lose? My family. Our home burned down while I was out. I was only gone a minute to grab some water. I came back to smoke and ash. It took me a long time to accept it. Kept asking myself, why did I leave at that moment? Why couldn't I save them? But maybe that's not the point. Maybe it's not about saving the past, but carrying it with you. They're still with me in a way. The memory gives me strength. That's why I try to help people. I know what it's like to lose everything. What it means to find purpose after your whole world's fallen apart. I want my mommy. Tell me what happens. I don't know. They came in and started talking and Dad said they were wrong. Then they said, Daddy. Okay, just rest for now. The girl calls out for her father nonstop. There's no end in sight to her hysterics. Stay sharp. Any one of us could be a visitor. What's the story? Got me that beer? I'll give him a beer. That'll do, kid. Like I said, I was holed up in the cabin, keeping myself to myself. Then one day this fella gone shown up, desperate. Starts banging on the door, begging me to let him in. But I ain't gone cuckoo just yet. He was pale and shaken up, like he'd seen death itself. No clue how he got that deep into the woods. Didn't look like no hiker I'd seen before, so I told him to beat it. He tried to break the window, but I told him I had a rifle, and that sent the varmint running. Figured that'd be the last I saw of him. Then what? I was sure I'd never see hair or hide of him again, but later, he done found me. But I'll save that tale for another time. Fine. Bring me some beer tomorrow, son. I'll finish the story. No, there's just beer on the counter. Alright, so closet lady's gone. I think closet lady may have been a visitor. Because FEMA took her, and then suddenly there was no death overnight. I'm gonna check myself again. Check the armpits. Ew. It's crusty. Fuck, what the hell is that? Looks like a rash, or worse, a fungus. Gotta clean myself up. Maybe it'll help. Eyes look fine. Not red. Nothing they can pin on me. Hi, kitty. I need to test you. You test me? Ah, yes. Be sure of something. Let's check them eyes. Ah, now to most interesting part. I have things written in pupils, see? Fascinating. Tragedy. You live alone, yes? So, how it feel? There's an awful lot going on, and I'm not sure what to make of some of it. Aurora Borealis! This time of day? At this time of year? In this part of the country? Localized entirely within my indie horror game? You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house oh so very soon. You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black, and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor. Eddie! FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitors to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. Alright. God damn it. Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. What about the last inspection? The results were inconclusive. To study the sun's effects more thoroughly, we'll need to take someone else from your household. Not interested in these tests. You misunderstand. This is not a choice. You're taking weird, lady. One way or another, this is happening. The sooner you cooperate, the sooner it'll all be over. I wanted to talk to Weird Lady more, damn it. You are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone. Issue them a mandatory appearance slip. So, you're still holed up here, I see. What did you think of that guy? One in the suit. I don't know how I feel about him. Why feel at all? Everything's been decided for us. A blessing, wouldn't you say? Or do you want to fix it all by yourself? Doing what I can. And exactly what can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. Listen. You alone? I am not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Wonderful. The cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. It really isn't, actually. Like, it's funny you should say that, because, like, the decision was kind of made for me, because FEMA showed up and just took her, so... How did you know about the cat? I see further than most. A gift I was given. Don't see all, but you know what awaits further down the path you walk. Something terrible comes to meet you. You are not the cause, yet you will feel its touch all the same. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What's gonna happen? I can't say more. I've already said too much. Treat this advice as you wish. Treat this as advice if you wish. But for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. When I first came here, I felt something strange. This is like Saitama with depression. He maxed out his depression and has a minor in divination instead of punching things. Now the feeling has subsided somewhat. I think we are on the right path. I hope to see you again soon. Howdy. Y'all home? Who are you? Me and my brood used to live just a couple blocks down from here. Them yellow fellas done kicked us all out of the building, but never took us nowhere. No shelter, no help. Where are we supposed to go? What are we supposed to do? Folks ran every which way after that. I came here trying to survive. Were there many of you? There were the whole darn building. Some folks tried to stay put, and the yellows just yanked them out, like they were picking folks willy-nilly. A bunch of the tenants got snatched up, bless their hearts. They ain't even chased the rest of us too much. Our mama's just trying to stay alive, darling. Yeah, come on in. Well, looky who we done got here. That green cap guy? Fancy that. Nah, that no good bonehead won't help y'all out with nothing. Throw him out, honey. I'll go plot myself right over where they're sat. Wait, green hat guy? Wait, do you mean weird face Tiger Woods? I ain't getting rid of him. No. No, you go right on. Fine, just don't go opening the door for them yellow fellas. Matter of fact, don't open it at all. I'll bring my brood here. Big Mama will make sure you don't die alone. Ooh, refuse entry to aggressive tenants, it says. How's your new life treating you, baby? Managed to adapt yet? How silly of me to ask. You do live here after all. You look unusual. So you noticed. Thanks. Do you like it, baby? People keep remarking on my looks lately, even more than they used to. You're not much of a talker, are you? Tell me about yourself. No. Maybe it'll help once you get it all out in the open. But I won't force you to open up. I can offer you something most wouldn't. These days, everyone's obsessed with the end of the world. But even the loneliest soul needs a special kind of attention. Let me in and I can give you that. Make you feel something. No. This is not that kind of stream. I never expected you to answer any differently. Do you think facing the end all alone will make things any easier? Well, he doesn't think so. Who is playing the bongos? Oh god, someone's knocking on the window. What? All the windows are making the noise. I don't like it. Why are my windows playing the bongos? I can't enter the basement at night, apparently. Nope. Sorry. Unmuted at the wrong time. Smells like someone died tonight. Fucking great. Emergency broadcasts. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. I thought this would have happened a long time ago. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Each day, spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Signs aid the search, but did you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Introducing our new revolutionary, aura-sensitive photographic film. It exposes the soul's energy, allowing you at home to discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo, and if you see black patches, you found a visitor. Now, a word from our sponsors. Wait, what? The sponsor has a sponsor? This one's gonna require a voice that I can't do right now. The heat won't stop you. Feel the drive. With Energica, you're alive. Wow, an invigorating energy drink that quenches your thirst faster and more effectively than water? Yeah, it's got electrolytes. It's what plants crave. Who died? Who died? Who died? The daughter died. Damn it. The neighbor's daughter got killed. And that's who she was talking about. Listen here, Rock and Stone. Anything different about the basement? Oh, you know what? I need to check the radio. Hey, kitty. Ooh. This is dispatch. Check quarantine zone status. Go 51 reports of explosions at 0300 hours. Unit 32-8 reporting. Code 60, mass civilian casualties, officers down. This is 28-8, code 451, requesting burn team for body disposal. Acknowledged. Initiating code 984. The city is cordoned off pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. Meow. Pet the kitty. Hard to tell if it likes it or not. Pet the kitty. 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 Okay, pick up the cat. Kitty! Look at his dumb little face. All right. So we're thinking it's got to either be Rock and Stone or Green Hat, right? Cashier's Day. The day where we honor cashiers nationwide by giving them an extra 15-minute break so long as it's not too busy. Stay sharp. Any one of us could be a visitor. How did it end? I'll tell you, but give me a beer first. Appreciate it, son. The fella ran off, and I stayed in the cabin. But then I ran out of firewood. Had to go out and grab some. Picked up a bundle, came back, and my rifle was gone. That rattled me, it did. Tore the whole darn place apart, and we're nowhere to be found. When I saw him outside the window, same fella from before. He had my rifle, but he changed. Taller, skin sagging, naked as a babe, save for a pair of pants. He took the gun in both hands and snapped it like it weren't nothing more than kindling. Then he just stood there staring, like he was waiting for me to blink for a chance to snap my neck. But he didn't. Just kept watching, like we were in some twisted staring contest. Then, dawn broke. The varmint just vanished. That's when it hit me. Staying out there without a gun, one-way trip to hell, son. So I was up and out of there. Took off before the sun done finished rising. That's how I ended up here. I just hope you'll get the chance to pull the trigger, kid. Who knows? Maybe bullets work. I didn't kill you. I don't know, kid. Snapped my rifle like it weren't nothing. Sure could have done the same to me in a heartbeat, but he didn't. Maybe he just enjoys toying with us like a cat with a mouse. You know, I ain't scared of much, but that pale son of a gun scares me, son. I need to test you. Give me them pits. Alright. I think that's hair. Just a normal fella, son. Don't know what you done expecting to see. You. Don't be shy, man. Go on, ask. I had to check you. Hey man, don't take this the wrong way, but listen, I'm not saying no, just you'll see for yourself. Give me them pits. That's hairy. That when I drive for too long, makes my shoulders ache, you know? Sometimes I can't even lift my arms. Yeah, I'm kind of used to it, especially now. How long you been driving a cab? Yeah, I've been at it a while, you know. These days I ain't working for no firm. I'm my own boss. FEMA don't exactly let civilians move around free. But this mess will end someday, right? And money. Money's always good to have. Books pay real good for risky rides. Driving nights kind of brings back memories from when I was a kid. You know, I became a cab because of my pops. Wanted to drive in his tracks, if you get me. I don't want to end up on the side of the road. Nobody giving a damn, like my old man. Hoping my luck hasn't run out yet. Alright. And you managed to live with that, losing your family? Yeah, I got through it, but it wasn't easy. I blamed myself for a long time. Kept thinking if I got back a couple minutes faster, then maybe it'd be different. But grief feeds on guilt, and life needs forgiveness. I realized I'd lose myself if I didn't let it go. That should save me. I forgave myself for not changing the past. Even forgave fate, cruel as it was, because anger was dragging me down. Someone here is a visitor. Did I check him at all? I checked his teeth before, right? I can't remember. You know what? Give me them pits. You have the exact same armpits as the other guy. Alright, well, as long as none of them can touch the cat. Pet the kitty, pet the kitty, pet the kitty, pet the kitty, pet the kitty. Pet the kitty, pet the kitty, pet the kitty, pet the kitty. Pet the kitty, 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 pick up the cat. Look at his well face. He does not look like Brunar. How dare you say that about my handsome boy? Right? Hard to tell if he likes it. It's just pouring out hearts. Alright. Give me a second knocking. You know what we gotta do. See a woman crying over her wounded husband. Can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tear-streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought. Things will only get worse. Path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a FEMA officer. Holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. Hey, you know what? Green text still, it still gets the message across. Even when you're not on places that green text. Okay. I wish to bother this animal, but I can't do that at night. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter, but it seems like no one's willing to let them in. Oh, come on, it's just a bunch of trick-or-treaters. Witness the beginning of the end, it says. Yes. I can see why you might say that. Also, Gimli! Good to see you, buddy! I don't know if you're also... I don't know if you're the kind of dwarf to also partake in the rock and stone, but fuck it, rock and stone, brother. Why, hello there, dear boy. Who are you? Oh, I'm just an old coot who knows a thing or two about mushrooms. But never mind me right now. The mycelium told me something very troubling. Oh, yes. The mushroom festival is upon us. And time, my dear boy, is slipping through our fingers. So please, listen carefully and heed my words well. Mycelium? Yes. I know it's quite hard for ordinary folks to understand. They speak in their own strange way. Mycelium is how mushrooms talk to one another. I learned to hear them by studying the Book of Smiles. But what they told me last, well, let's say it's not good. They spoke of the mushroom festival drawing near. That, my dear boy, is no good at all. No. Mushroom festival? Oh, my dear boy. We must consult the Book of Smiles for that. A great mushroom up shall rise, and scatter its spores far and wide. Its shadows shall spread and swallow the sun, and not a single place will be spared the fun. This mushroom shall not rise alone, for it's a festival, it is known. Golly, we can't allow that to happen. We must stop it. Together, my boy. I tore some pages from the Book of Smiles. Please take them. They'll tell you what to do. Sure. There's a good lad. Give them a read when you have a quiet moment, won't you? Now then, I must be off. I'll be back once you've got everything sorted, so get a wiggle on. I bid you good day, good health, great joy, and plenty of smiles, my dear boy. Toodaloo! Shit's on fire, yo. Well, where's... Thought I heard a noise. Today the world was built anew, and in the basement, mushroom grew. Towered high, and time is nigh, to eat it whole if one would try. Welcome guests is not for strong, the mushroom stands tall and long. Under tree of apple can you rest, she'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. Day will come when one must kneel for the mushroom's mighty peel, while on the clock the hand shall climb. Make haste, my friends, there is no time. Your sword is enough. Uh-huh. I feel like the only thing I understand from this is basement. Smells like someone died tonight. We interrupt this breaking program to bring you Courage, the Cowardly Dog Show, starring Courage, the Cowardly Dog. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes, stay where you are, and await further instructions. And remember to support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. What are the visitors? Ghosts? Creatures from deep underground? No, this is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens? The Walking Dead? A lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, they're all just baseless theories. Studies show that a visitor is a human who has come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmission remains unknown, and FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for the signs of visitors. If you believe you've been exposed or are unsure whether you might be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline on 000-451. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for more after the break. Who died? Cabman. Alright. Well, they're the only ones I have. So, do you guys think it's Rock and Stone or Ever the Optimist? Township Day. We pet the kitty again? Pet the kitty. It seems to actually like it. Not as grumpy as you first thought. Looks like it's starting to get used to you. Eee. Pick him up. Oh, look at that little dumb little face. All right. It's just how a cat squirms. Hello, neighbor's ghost. Shame. How did it end? Looks like the conversation is over. I know how it ends. Alright, what should we test? He's got hairy pits. Let me see them chompers. Oh. Wipe my ass too, if that's important. Oh yeah? Let's see about that. Show me that ass. By that I mean your eyes. Taking down some varmint and he threw dirt or shit or something into my eyes. Hurts all the damn time now. He's got an excuse. I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, but easy, son. Gotta go around shooting amputees too when they ain't got no nails to show. Point me to a doc and check my eyes after they're done fixing them. Nah, you can rock and stone in hell, old man. This is how the varmint feels before I blast him. Identify a visitor and take action. If only I could have done it sooner. Well. Just me and you now. I believe people can be better, even in the mess we're in. There's always a chance to rise out of it. I don't believe in miracles or divine providence. I believe in people, how we lift each other up. Someone picks up the fallen, smiles on a bad day, shares their last piece of bread. That's life right there. It's small things, and every time someone makes the world a little better, I know none of this was for nothing. It's good to have someone be optimistic around here. Anything going on in the basement? Got any mycelium? I just sit here in the dirt. Hello? Now wait. There's a mushroom. Hold on. Ugh. Paper. Day the world was built anew, and in the basement mushroom grew. Towered high, and time is nigh, to eat it whole if one would try. Welcome guest is not for strong. Mushroom stands tall and long. Under tree of apple can you rest. He'll feed you with your sweet fruits best. So go eat the mushroom. Mushroom. I'll put it in the fridge, even though I kind of want to eat it right now. No. Mushroom. Mushroom. Badger. What a weird mushroom. How did it even grow in a potato? Well, I still got one energy left. Clean hands. Some powder marks, nothing major. Alright, well. Oh. This is new. Things are, uh-huh. Hold on. I need to, yeah, there we go. That's the right face to be making here. I'm something small. The house doesn't look right either. Poster's upside down. The window over there looks... I don't know. Everything looks weird. Huh. Achievement. Have a very strange dream. And now what was... The welcome guest is not for strong. The mushroom stands tall and long. Under tree of apple can you rest. She'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. A group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They are in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. Is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? Um? 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 My doors? Hello, kitty. On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. Hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense, but for sport? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed? Or did FEMA take his family? Mind races, but there's no answer. Only guesses. Amogus! Yo! You've been seeing all the shit going on? Fucking crazy. You holding up okay in there, bro? What's been going on? I'm here to offer you new possibilities, bro. Respect the vision. Everyone's running around like chicken-ass bitches instead of doing what comes pure and natural. They all just need to be happy is what I'm saying, for real. Why are you here? Right down to business. I like that. I like that. Everyone thinks you're up to something in here, bringing in all these people, stirring some shit up. So I say let's roll with that and host the party to end all parties. End of the fucking world of Palooza, bro. The note suggested that I shouldn't take in anyone. I'm gonna try and follow what that note said. You should leave. Oh, I see. You're a fucking moron. I didn't realize that at first. My bad. I'll just go see if your neighbor's more receptive to my genius. See you in hell, shrimp dick. Why is everyone so rude? There, much better. Oh, howdy. My lovely wife and I are looking for a safe place to weather the storm. Would you mind if we crashed here for a bit? Only if it's no trouble, of course. My house look like a safe place to you? Honestly, your place looks safer than any other we've seen, right, honey? I don't really know how to explain it, haha. Big house, a little out of the way, no nosy neighbors, less chance of some cuckoo showing up, right? Can your wife speak for herself? Of course she can. Honey, will you say something? She's just really tired, I'm sorry. But maybe we could all talk together another day, if we ever meet again, of course. Right, darling? Oh, forgive me, I shouldn't be pushing you like this. That's some very bad vibes, not gonna lie. You can go. Please, friend, forgive my insistence, but try to put yourself in my shoes. My wife is very weak these days, tires quickly, and I'd do anything for her, you understand? Love her dearly. Give you the shirt off my back if it would buy her safety. Speaking of that, we've got something. Not my shirt, but how about kombucha? Willing to give you everything I have left of it. It means my darling can get a moment's rest. What do you say? Will you help us? That's what, for saving? I haven't even saved once. I don't think I even intend to save. I don't take bribes. Got it. Sorry to bother you. We'll just have to keep looking, won't we, sweetie? Come on, move your damn legs. I'm tired, too.
Hey. Is it going in there, smooth skin? You let me in, pal?
Who are you?
I'm fireman. I got caught in the sun while we were fighting forest fires today. The thick smoke helped prevent us from getting completely burned alive, but it was still horrible. Trees. They went up like matchsticks. Never seen anything like it. Smoldering animal carcasses covered the forest floor.
What are you going to do?
I wanted to keep putting out those fires. Wish I could have died back there instead of those guys. They made it pretty clear I'd done enough. Now I can't get home. Public transport ain't running no more. The only thing I can do now is rely on human kindness.
But the mushroom note said I shouldn't take anyone in. Uh, but the mushroom note. Fine.
Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. He gave us this slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. The mandate telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone. Why go if everyone who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. Throw it away or use it for something else.
No one's left. Is it because of Dream? I don't think he stayed in here anyway. Good afternoon. This is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Silence is the harbinger of death. Sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing. A distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bells toll for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax. An infernal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky sustenance. Ceremen inudans, ceremen inudans, ceremen inudans. Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Today's incident has sparked numerous theories. Some reports describe a lone shooter, while others mention an armed group dressed in hooded clothing. However, the city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Due to the lockdown measures imposed, corpse disposal in surrounding areas has been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you are able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. Alright, he is here. How you feeling?
Seems like it's worse than I thought. I think I'll hold out longer than a week. It eased the pain a little when you let me in, though. Thank you. Now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. But I've stayed with them. Not like I've got anything to lose. Already on the way out after all.
Oh, Tiger Woods is gone. Anything new down here? fear I may have strayed from the path of the mushroom. Now, Hospitality Day. Those weren't the ones who attacked the quarantine zone. I saw it. I saw what was there. That it wasn't human. Well, I don't even remotely suspect the ghoul of being a visitor, so I'm just gonna beer myself. A group evicted by FEMA has settled into your neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact. A small pocket of safety. How long can they keep hiding? Wild dogs roam the street. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them. But now you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper, careful not to be heard by FEMA officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zones and are moving into former residents' homes. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. Hello. We require more test subjects from you. Well, that's unfortunate. The sooner we get them, the better. Bring back the ones you took. You're in no position to make demands. You've all done nothing but try to get in our way. And look where that's got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony. A place that used to be my hometown. How long is this going to continue? We're still studying the cause of these events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate with us and this will all be over before you know it. So what now? We need people. 2, to be precise. It'll speed things up. This is all for the best. Shit. 2 is all I have. Including me. No, I'm done. For fuck's sake. Have it your way. You enjoying the view behind me? That's what happens when stubborn assholes like you get in our way. Resist and it'll happen again. We care about this city. Just give us people. No! Not Burning Man! You'll get them back soon. Thank you. Well, shit, Dex. Yes. Your house is perfect. I can feel it. Yes, and it's mine. That is correct. Death is everywhere. Some were burned, some dragged out and executed. Death's taking a liking to you, yes. Who are you? Why are you dressed like that? We are the harbingers of a new faith, the orators of a hallowed doctrine. Death hath come. She wishes only to soothe humanity, free us from our chaos, bitterness, and bedlam. We are simply helping her draw closer. It is the only way to find salvation. There's no going back. If you want, you must perform the burial rites in ways anew. Your house is perfect for it. Yes. Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. I'm not exactly burning with excitement at the prospect. Perhaps you'll end up burning after all. Watch over my people, and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Forgive me, but there would be no other way to accomplish our divine mission. Then I'll just shoot you all. You think we few are all that carry the torch of our faith? Others will come. While you sleep, they'll douse the walls in gasoline and strike a match. Even if you survive the blaze, your house will be gone. Where will you run? So perhaps, let them stay. Yes. I doubt it shall take very long. Keeping your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor. Who are you? Someone who's here to clean up the filth. My neighborhood's dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me. Let me guess, is that a broom in your hands? Eh, that's a funny way of looking at it. Sure, it's a broom. I could sweep away the filth with my bare hands. This just makes it easier. The most effective way, though, lock them up in a house and torch it. Anyone who feels sorry for visitors might as well be one. So why are you here? Hold it. You already asked your questions, now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? A half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol. Just one? Half-naked? So it wasn't wearing any protective armor? Interesting. You actually saw him? Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. Got my attention. I'll be back again. Howdy, mind if I crash here for a bit? Came to town to see my hubby. He relocated for work. Thought I'd surprise him with a visit. Turns out there's no damn place for me to stay while he's working. Does your husband do? Oh, I'll tell you loud and proud. He works for FEMA. When I heard he'd been transferred into FEMA, hell, I just about lost it. I wanted to surprise him, so I shelled out for a cab. Then the damn cabbie robbed me blind. What did your husband do before that? Like I'd tell you. Why do you want to know? Does it matter anyway? He's FEMA now, and I could be too if they didn't live in the Dark Ages. Just ain't fair. What, am I not as good as my hubby just because I'm a woman? I worked the border, damn it. I got a nose for shady folks. This whole no women in FEMA thing is horse shit. Come on in. I need shields. Now that's more like it. Once we blast all them freaks, we can get back to living proper like decent folk. Sleepy time. Good afternoon, you're watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bladen Gums Murphy. If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the subject to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. Next up, a special report on a dangerous new cult. I mean, if they had both perfectly white teeth and bleeding gums, that would be suspicious. The visitors aren't just hiding among us. They may be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activity. Charges against them include ritual sacrifice, worship of an unknown deity, and possible ties to visitors themselves. According to these new reports, the cult has taken a public stand against FEMA. What began as harmless evangelizing has now escalated into direct action. Some experts believe that the cult may even be responsible for the recent violent incidents in the city. Viewers are urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Aiding or sympathizing with any cultists may result in arrest or criminal charges. Fun times. Nothing new in the basement. I fear I strayed from the path of the mushroom. They really did just let themselves in. You know, I couldn't see the Joker makeup she was wearing when she was outside. You said you used to work at Customs? You're damn right I did. Speaking of which, you are checking folks for signs that they're visitors, right? Not to be Captain Obvious or anything, but you know. Whose big idea was it to call those things visitors anyway? Freaks would have more than sufficed. So, how long will you be staying? Worry not, homeowner. We won't be any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality. Don't wish to anger you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead will be long and hard. Alright, well, they're all consolidated into one room. And it is World Thank You Day. Alright, lady. Wait. Ears? That white teeth with bleeding gums, I see. Ah, for fuck's sake. Man. But it's almost like too easy. She's got white teeth, she's got bleeding gums, she's got bloodshot eyes. But with how FEMA is, like, how are we even supposed to be sure that these are actually truthful signs? Huck it. Gonna regret it. Ahem, this is an evicted resident speaking. If FEMA kicked you out like they did us, we're sheltering in the basement of a burned house. It's close to the hermit's place. We don't have much food left. Without more, we'll starve. If anyone can spare some food, please help us. We really need it. Well, I hope I'm getting close to an ending, because it's getting kind of late. An armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. He probably stumbled on them by chance. He hears snips of shouting and a crazed voice yelling. Who will survive in this new world? Not those guys. FEMA officers stand over the dead dogs. One of them is jotting something down on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. Two FEMA officers stand by a lamppost, staring at the hanging man. Looks like they've finally gotten around to the main attraction of the area. They look like clueless detectives. Must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. Greetings, my boy. Did you forget about me, huh? Didn't notice the hints tucked away in the Book of Smiles. No, I fell off the path of the mushroom. I'm sorry, Gimli. Heh, just wasting precious time with you young'uns. Kids these days. No! No! I disappointed Gimli! No! I strayed from the path of the mushroom. Hello, friend. Say, are you armed? Yeah, I've got a gun. Okay, you can take out any visitors that show up. Geez, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to turn you against anyone. I just ran into some armed lunatic, watched him interrogate a guy, kept asking if he was a visitor. Good thing he didn't see me too. He might have snapped my neck right then and there, you know? One day I'll learn to kill too. Then I won't be the one living in fear. They will. Why are you so fixated on killing? Ah, jeez. Do I sound off to you? I don't mean to come across like some maniac. It's just... Back before everything went to hell, I would never hurt a fly, but now, soft people like me just don't last. I'm scared of what'll happen if I don't learn to fight back, you know? That's why I need to figure it out from someone who gets it. What have I got to lose at this point? I've lost Tiger Woods. I've lost my neighbor's daughter. Frankly, the cat will be fine without me. If it's not too much to ask, after you test me, could you show me how you do it? How you kill a visitor? I want to stare death in the face. You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word. One single word. What a word it is. Know who I mean, yes? Strange things happen around you. I don't feel anything. Must be tough. Sounds like you need help. Why don't we try something new? Gamble of sorts. If there are at least 2 of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. Because dogs reside in their bodies now. I don't understand. It's simple. Let's give it a try. But first, you alone? No. Well, well. Even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again. Hello there, tell me, can I trust you? You're not with FEMA, are you? No, I'm not with FEMA. Oh good, that means I can trust you. You see, it's standard FEMA protocol that agents disclose their affiliation when asked. They require, they gotta tell you when they're a cop. It's the law. So if you say you're not with them, you must be telling the truth, huh? Which means I could share something big with you. What are you talking about? Brace yourself, my friend. Scales are about to fall from your eyes. Election rigging. Proof the moon landing was fake. Government mind control through fast food. Yes, really, and finally, the truth behind those potato-flavored chips. What does that even mean? They're an abomination of science. Come in. I am interested and wish you subscribe to your newsletter. I knew I could trust you. Believe me, I've seen the truth. Forget all the lies you've been told. Hey, buddy. Got room in there for a stand-up guy like me? How do I know you're really a stand-up guy? Believe me, I've got the biggest heart of any man you'll ever meet. Sure, I might punch out folks with perfect teeth and pretty eyes, but only 'cause I envy them. Come on now, I'm messing with you. Don't get getting all stiff on me. 1 or 2 weird traits don't make you a visitor. I've never heard anyone over their teeth or their eyes or whatever they're saying on TV. I couldn't even... Never mind. What are you, some kind of comedian? I'm not that kind of stand-up guy. But hey, what's wrong with being a little funny while the world's falling apart? Laughing will keep you safe, buddy. Even if everything else is going to hell. Now it might be long gone. Sorry if my jokes rub you the wrong way. I'm just trying to keep it together, you know? Well, you gonna let me in, buddy? Sure, why not? Everyone pile on in. Oh, buddy. Looks like someone's already warming up that spot of yours. I'm all for sharing, but this doghouse is feeling a little crowded. I make space. Nah. I don't feel like making this voice anymore. Damn, buddy. Alright, I won't be a bother to you. I'm off. No more trick-or-treaters. But no, I need to reach some sort of an ending very soon. Smells like someone died tonight. Good afternoon. Now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing. Some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new identifying sign of potentially dangerous individual. Skin irritation. Not of visitors, of dangerous individuals. The investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there's no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. FEMA hotline, yeah. Troubling news from the countries in the equatorial region tonight. Widespread wildfires, extreme heat, and droughts are devastating multiple nations. Recent reports indicate temperatures so high that contact with the ground was enough to cause third-degree burns. The death toll remains unknown, and evacuation is currently impossible. Our government has so far been unable to establish communication with authorities in affected regions. However, once conditions allow, FEMA officers will be deployed to assist with disaster relief. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for updates. Everyone listening, he was trying to jam all signals to keep things under wraps. Want to hide everything that's going on in the city. Trying to blame it all on that psycho who killed everyone in the quarantine zone. You're still in the city. Get out. Not safe. Avoid FEMA patrols. There to kill you. Run. Well, use. Still. Get. Alright. Who died? Conspiracy Man did not die. You didn't die. One of the cultists died. Huh. That's supposed to be a problem, right? Oh, it's Diplomacy Day. All right. I gotta stop for the. It is getting too late, and my voice is getting really tired. I might be close to an ending. I'm not sure. So I might come back and tackle more of this later. I might not. We'll see. I was hoping I could do just a run through in one night, but that has not happened, unfortunately. I feel like I gotta be getting close, but God, it keeps going. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. I might continue this at a later time. We'll see. Gonna go ahead and save. I don't want to listen to the song anymore either. Ah, there we go. That's better. That is droning on for a bit too long too. All right, there we go. Whew, so that's it for tonight. My next stream is going to be Thursday evening, 7 p.m. Pacific. Going to be continuing in Crow Country. So I hope to see you then. And let me see if there is anyone to raid to. Let's see. Let's screw it. I think I'm actually just gonna go ahead and just stream. Alright. Y'all take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.